All right, what's up, guys? We'll talk about breastfeeding today. Breastfeeding, what a journey, guys. My daughter will be 11 months this month, and I've been breastfeeding this whole time. I'm so very proud of myself, and I cannot believe that I've made it this far. Hey, girl. So, okay, after you have your baby, of course, I did skin to skin as soon as she came out. We did skin to skin, and that was very lovely. But then, of course, the nurse wants you to, go ahead and let them latch on, see how their latch is, make sure everything's going good there. So, my daughter latched on perfect. Like, I was very lucky. I know that's not the case for everyone, but she latched on perfect. Her latch was very strong, and it felt very strong on my nipples, okay? But your boobs, so freaking sore. They get so big, y'all. I came from like an A cup, maybe a B cup. Was I a B cup? I don't even know. To like, I swear, almost a D cup. My friend kept saying I got double D's, but I didn't think they were that big. They only got that big when they were full of milk. Like, huge. They were huge. I didn't know what to do. And I've always wanted boobs. And then when I got them from, breastfeeding, I was like, nah, man, my back hurt. Hey. So, yeah. Your boobs will be very sore. Your nipples will be very tender. Okay, very tender. Like, it hurt when she like would initially latch on. Like, it hurt. I could not deal with it because it hurt. Okay, so I can say, like, a lot of people, I feel like, don't stick with breastfeeding because of the pain. Like, when you first initially start, it is very painful. And it's such like it's a mental thing as well. Like, it's like, because it hurts, and it's like, do I really want to keep doing this? Because when your boobs start to fill up, like, you feel it filling up, and then every time your baby latches, it's still a little painful. Like, it's just so much to breastfeeding. And then, like, the pumping, and like, am I just gonna exclusively breastfeed? Am I gonna pump too? Like, what am I gonna do? It's like so many options. Like, what should I do? But I promise, if you just stick with it, it is the most magical experience. It's such a lovely bonding experience. So I love the bonding. It's a great bonding experience with your baby. Also, y'all, so when I started, I was like, okay, I'm going to pump and breastfeed, okay? I couldn't really figure out what I really wanted to do because I knew I would want to leave the house and just, go hang out with friends, do other things. So I wanted my baby to take a bottle and whatnot, okay? So I was pumping and I would breastfeed her. Mainly at night is when I really would breastfeed her, and during the day I tried to do bottles. So that worked out for a minute. And then eventually, like, I don't know, pumping started to make me feel depressed. I don't know what it was. Just like pumping, I don't know. I have portable pumps so I could walk around and do other stuff, but I don't know if it's just like the sound, like, of the machine. Like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I was hooked up to a machine, and I didn't like that. I don't even know how to explain it, but I didn't like it. It made me feel depressed. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just exclusively breastfeed. And that's what I've been doing. But now, this little girl right here, she barely takes a bottle. It is a challenge to get her to take a bottle. She is obsessed with the boob, okay? Very obsessed with the boob. But anyways, back to breastfeeding, pumping, all that good stuff. So when I was pumping, I did use the Mom Cozy S9 Pro. I was a fan when I first got it, and then the longer I had it, the more I started to not like it. So, mamas, make sure you get the correct flange size for your nipple because it's different for everyone. And most breast pumps will come with like a chart, so you can like size it and figure out which flange, I think I'm saying that word right, which size you need. So the Mom Cozy, that was my first pump. I'm new to pumping. This was my first time. I did get the correct flange size. Well, I thought I did. So then I ended up buying another one because I was like, maybe this isn't right. Because I was still just in pain when I would pump. And I didn't like that. I used a lot of nipple cream. Like, I used everything I could think of. Wasn't really a fan. I had ice packs, heating pads, everything for my boobs, y'all. But yeah, and whenever I would pump and it would get full, like I was like an overproducer, especially on my right boob, it would like come out. Like I would always spill in milk, and I didn't like that. Like, you don't want to spill this liquid gold, right? Like this is precious. But yeah, so I eventually switched to, it's like Bio Boo. It was literally an Amazon. I saw this girl post on her story about it with this discount code. I got it for like $30. Mind you, it's originally like $120 maybe, but I got it for $30. And it's like BIOBOO, Bio Boo. I love it. My fave. I like it more than the Mom Cozy, y'all. I never spill any milk. I like the way it's shaped. I like everything about it. I like the settings on it. I can say it does like make noise. You can hear it, but I was not about to spend $300 on a breast pump just so I couldn't hear it. Who freaking cares? She didn't wake up when I would pump, so the noise was not a problem. I could sit through it. I could deal with it. It was fine. All right. But if you do have just like one of those pumps where you have to like sit somewhere and not move, I do recommend getting a portable pump, because I had to do that one time and that made me more depressed pumping because I couldn't move. I was just sitting in one spot. Who wants to do that? I just felt like a cow being milked, you know? No. So if you can get past the sore nipples, the sore boobs, you can definitely breastfeed, because your boobs won't feel like that forever. They won't feel like that forever. It'll eventually go away. They'll eventually like, you know, normalize, because your body will know when your baby wants to eat. Your body will regulate to your baby. And also latching, breastfeeding, like your body will make the milk that your baby needs. If your baby is getting sick, your like body will know that based off like the saliva on your nipple. Like, it's so crazy how magical breast milk is. I've even made like breast milk soap. It's crazy. I put breast milk in her bath, but that's just because I'm an overproducer and I didn't want milk to get old. So I was like, maybe I should just add it to her bath. But anyways, I promise you can breastfeed. You are strong, you are powerful, or you can exclusively pump. Your baby won't latch. That's okay. It's okay. You're making some liquid gold. Pump it. Give her a bottle. I can say also something that was really helpful for me in the beginning, because I was pumping and breastfeeding. I was doing both. So I would like, you know, of course it's hard to sleep through the night with rocks. Like, they get rock hard, y'all. They get rock hard and it hurts. So you just got to relieve the pressure. So you're like waking up in the middle of the night just to pump, even though, you know, you're waking up for your baby too, but you have to wake up to pump too. So I would wake up in the morning and have my first pump session of the day, and I would pour that into a bottle for my boyfriend. And then whenever my daughter would wake up, I would tell him like, hey, she's up, get up, and here's a bottle. And he would have her for the morning, and I would get to sleep. And that really helped me a lot, because, you know, you're not sleeping a lot during the night. So that really helped me a lot, y'all, mentally and physically. So I definitely recommend that. If you can do that, do it. If you can't, it's okay. You're strong, you're powerful. You are a woman. Hello. I am woman. Okay? You are strong, you're powerful, you can do it. Give breastfeeding a try. If you can't do it, it's fine. If you have to go to formula, okay, that's fine. You feeding your baby, that's all that matters, right? Who cares? Who freaking cares? You're feeding your baby. But yes, I definitely say give it a try. I can say one thing I never knew about, which I am experiencing, is uneven boobs. Okay, so, you know, when I was in the hospital, my left nipple, it just, it didn't feel right. Like, she would latch on it, but I did not like how it felt. So I was just very anti-left boob. I was just like, right boob is fine. Keep latching on the right boob. And then when I got home, I tried the left boob again. Still was not a fan. So when she would feed on the right, I tried the haka on the left. I did not like the haka. I feel like it messed up my nipple, y'all. I don't know. I just feel like it messed me up. I used it that one time, never touched it, and never used it again. I know a lot of people rave about a haka, but I was not a fan. It hurt my nipple. It messed me up. But yeah, so I was just very anti-left boob. So I was pumping it, of course, and I was keeping up the production on it so they would be even. And then when I just went exclusively breastfeeding on the right, I was still pumping the left just because I needed to relieve some of the milk, you know. And then eventually I just like stopped pumping it all together. Y'all, my boob has went back down to the size it was before I got pregnant. But this right boob, it's still got milk going and flowing. It's still in the game, so it's big. So now I have like 2 different cup size boobs, not even lying. I'm very insecure about it. But yeah. So if you didn't know, now you know. So if your baby favors on one side, that boob will be bigger than the other boob. Okay? That's just something I didn't really know. And I wish I kind of kept going with the left, but again, pumping just makes me all in my head. It makes me kind of depressed. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of pumping like that. But it's a wonderful journey. It is a process. It is a mental game. It's a lot, but I promise you can do it. It's a lot on your body, but I promise you can do it. Like, I swear I still felt pregnant after I had her because I was always so thirsty and always so hungry from pumping and feeding, and it is a lot. It is a lot, but I promise you can do it. If you really want to do it, you can do it. And remember, nothing's wrong with giving your baby formula, okay? You're providing, you are feeding your baby. Don't let anyone talk down on you for not breastfeeding. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because you are strong and you are powerful and you're providing for your baby. You are keeping a whole human alive, and that is all that matters. That's all that matters. But yes, that's my breastfeeding talk, guys. I can say I am trying to get her off my boob now. So I've been trying to do more bottles. It is a task. It is a challenge. But I know I'm ready to have my body back. I'm ready for my boob to go back down so I can have even boobs and I can wear clothes that I want to wear. Yeah, and I just feel like it's time for me to have my body back after like being pregnant and then breastfeeding for, I will most likely make it to a year. For breastfeeding for a year, like, it's time for me to have my own body. You know, I want my body back. So that's my next journey. That's my next step. I hope it goes good. Right now it's an uphill battle, but positive vibes. We're going to throw those positive vibes out there. And y'all, never forget how strong and powerful you are, okay? And remember, you are woman. You are strong. You can do whatever you put your mind to. Remember, I don't chase, I attract. What belongs to me will simply find me, okay? Okay, bye.